Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to disturb you. I've just finished a 7-day juice fast, which is my first of hopefully many, because I came to the realization after watching a couple of films online, which I recommend you watch, about fasting. One's called Joe, and it's called something like Sick, Fat and Nearly Dead. And there's another one by Jason Vale, in which he takes loads of people, he takes 8 people who've got autoimmune diseases and skin diseases and really serious illnesses and have to use oxygen and everything like that, and he, for 28 days, puts them only on juices, none of the crap that they try and sell you in these rather strange places. You know, I don't know, is it me or is it everyone else? Do I think this is, there's something absolutely insane about us being, you know, giving money to this corporation, M&S, which is kind of comically evil. It's kind of in the middle of a hospital. They're actually selling stuff that's going to end up with you ending up in the wards, right? And the stuff they're actually feeding people in here is going to keep them in the wards, because there's nothing more you can do for your own health, nothing, than change your diet. That's really what goes in, you become. You are what you eat. If you have cow's milk, which is designed to make baby cows grow into big cows, then you become that. Right? If you have the dead flesh of animals that have been dismembered and tortured, you become that. And you wonder why you end up in the wards. Now, it's not easy, ladies and gentlemen, because these corporations are pretty keen to push all their chocolate. Look what they got over there. Chocolate, crisps, biscuits in a hospital. What?
You're the same guy that came in last time, thank you. What I will ask you to do is go to the lower ground floor to security and get permission to do
Oh, no, I don't need permission.
What's the reason?
I need my own protection.
Okay.
My own protection. Please don't touch me.
What kind of protection?
Please don't touch me. Look at you.
Okay, if you're gonna
I'm recording
make
for my own
recording,
protection.
I'm gonna take.
Hey! Oi! Excuse me! Hey! Woo! Guys, what are you doing? I've only recorded. That's all I've done. What are you doing to me? All I've done is recording. I can't believe you're doing this. You are acting like thugs. What are you doing? You're acting like thugs.
You're not allowed.
For the CEO of the Royal Free Hospital. Dear Dr. Strether, I'm attaching some footage of a film I took at your hospital yesterday. I was visiting an elderly family friend who'd been admitted, and on my way out I felt I had to speak out about the insanity I saw at the cafeteria. As you can see from the end of the footage, for the crime of telling the truth and filming it, I was brutally dragged out all the way down the corridor and out onto the street off the premises of our hospital by your security staff and told I'd been banned from the hospital for life. The security staff were clearly angry and out of control, trying to grab my camera several times. In July, my wife was taken ill and had a few days' stay at the Royal Free. I question whether the hospital senior management has the well-being of its patients and their visitors and staff members for that matter at heart, or whether it's just another business, in this case one providing medicine and mainly symptom management. The food they were feeding the patients made me wonder whether you wanted to keep them in hospital. I forgive the security staff who assaulted me, because I'm sure that they thought what they were doing was right, and I was left unscathed physically, and I take full responsibility for my emotional state. All they need is a bit of training. The far more serious issue, which does leave people in an unfit state to live and does hurt them, is the promotion of dangerous food and drink which is peddled by the M&S and W.H. Smith. And the food on the wards, have you ever looked at that? And then there are the well-meaning volunteers who I witnessed distributing things like ham sandwiches on white bread, crisps, biscuits and cakes and the odd piece of fruit to oncology patients. Please spare me any of your corporate BS saying that the security guards were protecting people from being filmed against their will, when A, you and all other huge corporations and government agents are filming us all day long. B, God only knows where all the information you hold on our health will end up. And C, you clearly don't care an iota about our well-being, as evidenced by the food and drink you are allowing to be not just sold, but promoted by M&S W.H. Smith. Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important a role does food and drink play in our health, do you think? Number 2, do you have independent nutritionists to choose what to offer inpatients? And number 3, why do you allow big corporations to promote unhealthy food and drink? Please let me know as soon as possible what steps you're going to put in place to deal with this madness. In case you're in need of suggestions, How about you rid the hospital of these insatiably greedy corporations and replace them with fresh fruit and vegetable suppliers, with some juices and smoothies to help people get better? Yours sincerely, Social Experimentalist.